They finally extricated the patient who was wedged between the two seats. You heard him screaming before that he couldn't move his legs. We use backboards to keep the spine immobilized in case there is an injury to the spinal cord. Nash's injury, because he can't feel his legs, is most definitely an injury to his spinal cord. Because of the impact, they've also put Preston aboard a backboard. Apparently that little toad who came to see the show. All the patients from the first car have been extricated, but are still working on the second car. The accident occurred about 26 minutes ago.
That looks like the car that carries this. It is. I got that. This one's the funeral Sick.
Even though patients are still being extricated, the police need to begin their reconstruction efforts to find out what happened here. because the patient was declared dead on arrival, the police department called Waterman's Funeral Home so that the deceased individual can be removed from the scene and taken care of, but they need to do some of their forensic work first. You can hear the helicopter approaching. We're making a landing at the other end of the parking lot to help extricate the patients directly from the scene.
Dude, your test was awesome. And this is all people acting?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god.
They're really good at it.
Especially Ian because he's a part of the drama musical.
The most severe patient or most severely injured patient.
Why is that so cool though?
Transport strong blood.
That's probably like the slowest way to do it.
And now they actually have to make sure that we're safe too.
But they also take forever to land anyways, which is probably the slowest way. They do that on purpose, so they don't crash themselves.
That too.
Which, there's trees all around, so it's a possibility.
Yeah. So there's going to be a lot of police coming down.
You know, I kind of see Darcy fly close up.
Waterman's Funeral Home will be removing
It was only
Serena's body in a few moments.
went and saw the helicopter. Yeah.
Another loss of light. As it lands, you may want to shield your eyes just a little bit
Powerful.
from any background.
Ew, that is powerful. I can blow one of the bus away. I think they could blow one of us away.
Yeah. They practice this?
Yes.
Yes. Just in case if this actually does happen.
Do you know what happens in the end?
No.
Once the helicopter pilot has assured scene safety,
I was really hoping for
paramedics will
spoilers.
jump out, speak with our ground crew, and they'll transfer the patient to the helicopter. You can also see Serena's being loaded onto the funeral home. Putting a tarp up like this or a blanket to provide some kind of privacy is common practice. You see the flight medics will make contact with our ground crew. They'll be transferring Nash to the helicopter in a few moments.
Now, only if I brought my camera to record all this.
That's why I have my phone on me.
My phone's crap quality.
I hope this is going on YouTube.
What?
Because I would love to rewatch this.
I didn't get the beginning part of this. This is going up on YouTube though.
I know the school is like, in general, is recording.
It's recording, yeah. But this is going to get me views, and that's all I care about right now.
One of them helicopter thingies, if they flew, they'd chop all of our heads off. They would. That's how powerful those things go. If they fell off while we were like spinning as fast as they were, chop all of our heads off. We'd all be dead. Scary thing. I was in a crime of actual scene, actually. A while back, when I lived in Clyde, there was someone being loaded up into a Mercy flight in a field. And we saw it from a distance, but I was still there. It was pretty amazing, but scary at the same time.
At 9:29, just over a half an hour after this accident occurred, all the patients have now been removed from the vehicles that are getting treatment. They'll be transported to local hospitals. One patient will be transported to the funeral home. But no matter what, graduation in a couple of weeks is just not what graduation is supposed to be. The backstory to all this, to this entire incident, is these were two cars full of prom goers. They were leaving the club after the nice dinner and dance, heading to a post-prom party. They thought it'd be great if they took different routes and decided to race each other there. Because the drunk driver was so impaired, on top of that poor decision making, the result is not a fun prom night, a couple of weeks of celebration, and a commencement night. Instead, it's going to be long hospital stays, rehabilitation, possible permanent disability, and a funeral. To help keep you safe, Newark Arcadia EMS, Newark Police Department, Newark Fire Department, Marbletown Fire Department, the Lionstown Ambulance, and LifeNet, we keep our skills up. We train on a daily basis. We review new science as it becomes available. And we practice with drills like this when we can. we prepare for the worst. But we'd much rather just be dressed up in our dress blues for graduation and saluting the hard work that you guys have done over the last few years, rather than responding to a scene like this on prom night. So before you make a decision about doing something foolish, before you make a decision about drinking alcohol or using drugs, or even the simple task of looking at your phone or responding to a text, look at this scene, because this is what's left. Ambulances, fire trucks, and a helicopter.
Police cars. Besides, you would probably get, since he resisted arrest, you probably get that. Resisted arrest and stuff like that.
What
Tasing.
you've seen here today is a
You
demonstration.
probably no, he'd be charged with
And,
that.
and I know when I was 17 or 18 years old, you look at that, it doesn't impress you as much until you see someone who's loud. And I can tell you that I've been doing this for 41 years, and I've seen a lot of this. And it's
Sad.
real. The first bad accident I had was on graduation night down in Houston, New York, when a car full of teenagers who didn't graduate decided to go out and party anyhow. They rolled it over, it was convertible, they slid upside across an area that had been de-treed, it had stumps, and it killed 3 of the 5 and seriously injured the other 2. One of them was a young girl, when they got to Houston Hospital, she was lying there just with dead head injury. The victim just screamed until the time he died. Her parents were on each side of her, trying to console her, and she screamed for 2 hours, just non-stop until she died. Her face, her head had been removed from the stump. So this is real. So I can't impress Connie the most, as I did with my own daughter. These cars are dangerous. You can't drive when you're drinking, you can't drive when you're sleeping, you can't drive when you're taking medication, because it's an illegal drug. You have to be on top of your game. You want everybody to be safe, and that's why we do it. Our success is to get everybody home at their prom night and graduation, and nobody dies. So just keep this in mind, and I want you all to have a nice spring, prom, nice graduation, and nice summer. Be safe.
Thank you, Chief Bryson. Mr. Root, do you want to address the group at all, or? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our presentation. As I said, we train for the worst, and we hope for the best. So for the seniors, I want to see you all in a couple of weeks of graduation. And for the juniors, I want to see you roaming the halls next September. So think before you do anything on prom night and everything. Have a good day.